two different cultures,
two distinct economies.
Yet we share in our humanity the same value, the desire to create a better world for our children.
Across this great distance, Kimoyo Limited, a local nonprofit, has found a similar vision in the face of villagers, teachers, community workers, and farmers in northern Ghana, who have created their own local nonprofit called the African Turning Point Foundation. And together, we are reaching out to one another in a partnership of shared resources and strength. Come, share the vision. Together, we can bridge the gap of distance, culture, and economics. We can develop a new model of community, one that spans two continents and brings a better life to the people of both. One that creates an environment for effective dialogue and the development of shared values as well as shared responsibility. Kimoyo's mission is to create an appreciation of other cultures within the Roanoke Valley through educational programs and to establish international partnerships for self-empowerment which address both health and economic issues. Through the education of children on both continents, we can create a lifelong appreciation of the values of relationships with people in other cultures. The need for knowledge is essential to understand other societies, both in Africa and the Roanoke Valley. The Banaba Shop supports African women's cooperatives, knowing that these women are oftentimes the sole support for their families. This enables these African craftswomen to feed, clothe, and educate their children, thereby providing them with a better life. Northern Ghana is home to many villages suffering from the loss of farming productivity as the desert encroaches on their land. Our most recent micro-enterprise initiatives include cow husbandry and tomato drying, along with the development of a small business loan program to help address economic issues through self-empowerment.
The Naaba Akparibela Medical Center, which is being built in Zebula, Ghana, in partnership with the African Turning Point Foundation, is our second adventure. The facility will support the medical needs of 26,000 people. This new 10,000 square foot facility, which was funded with Kimoyo donations and hand-built by the local villagers, will open a 3,500 square foot first phase in July 2007 to serve this area of Ghana that is plagued by a wide range of ailments. The infant mortality rate remains high, and the 5 biggest killers of children are acute respiratory failure, diarrhea, malnutrition, measles, and malaria. Other diseases endemic to the region include tuberculosis, typhoid fever, meningitis, HIV/AIDS, yellow fever, and malaria-induced anemia. The average lifespan of a Ghanaian is 50 years.
Health and education are the two most critical factors that affect quality of life in northern Ghana. Small investments can produce major changes. In addition to the medical facility, the Asunda Cornerstone International Preschool has opened for children who cannot afford the government school fees, books, and uniforms. Of the 180 students enrolled, 30 are orphans. The teachers, all volunteers, instruct students on a chalkboard. They have no other supplies. In the Roanoke Valley, Kimoyo's multicultural educational programs have expanded from 2 facilities in 2003 to 8 facilities today, reaching 250 children a week. By bringing African culture to life through storytelling, dance, music, and art activities, local school children have expanded their understanding of the African continent and culture and their unique identity in a world larger than their own neighborhood. Kimoyo has also designed resources for area teachers in meeting the Virginia Board of Education standards of learning with these programs. Kimoyo this year entertained and exposed in its annual matinee 860 third graders to African djembe drumming and Caribbean steel drumming at the Jefferson Center. And then, working with school art teachers, exhibited a mask-making project that showcased 96 elementary to high school student-designed masks in 4 different mediums at the Jefferson Gallery. For a better tomorrow, we must change today. We must create for our children and grandchildren an environment where they can grow with self-respect, respect for others, and skills to thrive in an ever-changing multicultural society. Kimoyo's programs are an excellent vehicle to facilitate this change. Joy and hope transcend the effects of poverty, both in Africa and our own community. Let us reach out and together change the world, one community at a time.
Come, together we can share the vision.